Hey guys, it's Aria. I'm here with the Scene Seed and I'm sitting here with
Harlum, local Sunny Coast rapper. How we going?
I'm on work with a skater when he crashes stunts. Love my lady, always moving like a baddie does. You act yellow with a freak shirt, savage.
how are we going?
Good. How am I going?
Yeah.
Good. Very great. Here for Mega's launch. Mega's my best mate and my closest artist I work with. So
Yeah, cool.
doing anything with him is an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, and it's an absolute pleasure to be a part of as well.
Yeah.
Cool. So how long have you been knowing?
Mega?
Yeah.
For probably going on 3 years now. He actually came to check out a hip hop show that I was doing locally here on Ocean Street. And just we chatted and started working on music and yeah, got closer and closer ever since. We've worked on multiple songs and shows. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have done a lot in such a short amount of time, hey?
A lot. We've kind of, over the last 3 years, worked with some of like my biggest inspirations in Australia and all that sort of stuff. So
Very cool.
yeah, kind of mind-blowing stuff when I stop and think about it all. But
Highlights?
I mean, Mega and I have put on shows in Sydney ourselves. We both travelled down for Dundee's album launch in Tasmania, which was a highlight for both of us. We've both been a fan of his music for so long, and then doing full legs of tours with Pez and Steph Century, and it's countless. I did, so many things.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's hard to reflect sometimes.
Sounds like an awesome reel.
Yeah, it's been good times.
So can you tell me a little bit about what you've got going on at the moment for yourself? Any projects in the work?
Actually, a lot at the moment. So I've just come out of doing a lot of battle rapping in Melbourne and gotten a lot of offers to do more battle raps in Western Australia and South Australia, and I've just taken up an offer for another one that I can't announce right now, but it's in the works. I'll be traveling interstate again in a couple of months, so that takes a lot of time and whatnot, but I've spent the last few months crafting my first debut album, which has been needed for a long time. I've been kind of eating at myself for not releasing a full project before now, so I'm finally very keen to roll this out by the end of the year.
Congratulations.
Thank
It's a
you.
bit hard when you have so many bits and pieces in all different places, isn't it?
Yeah, and then it always comes back to balance is the key, and you know, all of us artists have to deal with real life jobs and real life families and relationships, and you know, none of us are, well, most of us are not flowing in money to fund this stuff anyway, so balance is the key. And then when you're throwing in 7 different types of creative outlets as well, it's hard to fill all the cups, so that's what we're trying to do. Yeah.
Cool. And how do you find that balance yourself?
That's probably the hardest thing for me, to be honest, out of all of it. But as I think you've just got to reflect, and like we are now, you know, I have done a lot of cool things. I don't need to constantly be beating myself up and you need to do this, or you need to be here, or comparison. That's unnecessary. You just need to be happy in the moment as artists so we can create the best art.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a great message.
Yeah, look, I'm always just trying to take more inspiration from everyone else. I feel like I'm just a learner and a fan at the end of the day. And so if I can take a little bit of that and, you know, push it back out, then I'm doing something all right.
Very cool. Can you tell me a bit about the messaging behind that album that you've just kind of spoken on, or is it in the...
No, I'm very like locked into what it's going to be, and I'm already kind of pushing that message out this year, which is a lot of positivity, because this world, I mean, a lot of negative stuff is always happening, but this world seems crazy right now. And I'm not the sort of person to wallow in that sadness and trying to bring a ray of sunshine in it. So a lot of my music I'm making at the moment is very happy-go-lucky. It's very feel-good, and I feel like that reflects a lot of the feeling on the Sunshine Coast of who we are as people, happy-go-lucky people. So hopefully that reflects and people can enjoy that feeling as well, especially the locals. So I'm making a lot of it with that vibe and feeling in mind.
Yeah, I love that. Positivity is a very important part of healing, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And also going back to a lot of what inspired me from over the last 2 decades, not necessarily what's relevant right now. And yeah.
Very cool. Do we have a release date?
I'm aiming December. It's looking like it's going to be a December, but we've got a big rollout of, there's going to be single rollouts and then physical media and all of that stuff. And taking it back to where I wish I was, you know, cassettes and CDs and vinyls and all that sort of stuff. So.
Well, I'm very, very excited to see what you have to bring to the table.
Thank you very much.
You insane on the track. Brother, you know I go for the lot. My girl Biscuit shoot is in the mode that I got. Even when I'm smoking on the most potent pot, I'm staying focused on the bitch. I ain't scoping the hot.